Hi guys, welcome back to North Sea Angling. Tomorrow we're going fishing at Felixstowe. There's been some rays showing and there's also the first kind of few dabs starting to come through, which are always really tasty to get one in size. So to that end, I've gone and picked myself up some squid, and now I'm also going to go and try and find myself some lugworm. So I've started at the Ipswich waterfront, and I'm going to slowly make my way downriver towards Felixstowe, up past the Orwell bridge, which you can just see behind me. And I'm going to try and find a few more lug spots to my usual one, as the place I usually go has been dug quite heavily recently. I've got my waders with me in the backpack over there, got my fork with me, so yeah, let's go have a look and see how we get on. Out in front of these reeds, there's a little lug bed, so I'm just going to head up there and try up there and see what I can find. Lovely ones. That's all I'm doing. So I'm just digging as I go along down the river now. I'm just walking back to the point where I'm getting picked up. What I found so far is a lot of these worms are absolutely huge. I haven't got as many as I would at the other place, but what I do have seem to be a really nice kind of size stamp of lug. So it's a rainbow. Right, better get cracking. Oh, and I made it back to my usual spot. I think I've got enough worms in my lift's going to be here shortly, so I'm just going to quickly get up there, get up the hill here behind me, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm heading down towards where you can see the cranes, the port, down that way at the end of the river.
Right guys, welcome back to a very crisp morning. I've had an absolute nightmare. My rod bag zip has broken, and so on the way to the bus, walking up the road, the entire contents fell out onto the road. On the plus side though, these worms look fantastic and really quite lively, and they've got a bit of movement in them. Been a rubbish start to the day so far. But sometimes when you feel like it's going to be, everything's going against you, it turns out to be some of the best days fishing. So here's to hoping.
Right guys, so here we are, Felixstowe. Better late than never. The guys in the bay next door are asking us to walk past. They've caught a small ray. They've also had whiting. The bloke next to me in the bay down the far side, who's kindly allowed me to share his bay, has had flatties and whiting. Because it's quite near high tide, all I'm doing, pulley pennel rig with circle hooks, Sakuma, 3 O's, and I've got a flip down pulley pennel. So I'll get this one out. And I've got a 5 ounce weight.
quite surprisingly warm when the sun's out. Right, next one to go out is just find the smallest worms I can from yesterday's dig. I put them on size 6 hooks. Once again, 5 ounce weight. It's on the Mackerel Pro rod that I got down at Ilfracombe Pier in Devon when I went for that little trip. I'm going to cast this out in close and hopefully find some whiteys and flatten. The thing is, some of those worms are so big, I was wondering if they're going to be a bit too big. So I found the smallest ones I got out yesterday and put them on. Just while I was trying to set up the other rod, I've got my first little inquiry on this little rod Flow. A really, really small bite. Like it's got to be a pin whiting or a little pouting or something like that. I'm just setting up the big rod. Once again, whatever it was, very small bite. So see if it develops. Quite often I find if you have a kind of 2 hook rig and you have a small one on, if you leave that there, the commotion that it kind of ends up being caught on the fish rising away seems to attract some other fish as well, particularly more predatory fish, so it tends to be the bigger ones. So I'm going to leave that while I get this set up and then I'll reel in and check it out. Right, and the third rod is ready. What I've got is a pulley pennel. I've got a straight hook, 2.0 on the bottom, and a 3.0 circle hook for the pennel hook. I'll check this one, I did have a couple of bites in it earlier. Feels promising.
Breakfast. Sorry, got a crowd.
Yeah, sorry.
I think it's more likely to be bait than breakfast, but
God started doing my breakfast. Is it a fish? Or what?
Really whiting?
yeah, 2 small, very pin whiting.
Yeah.
It's a start anyway.
Yeah.
At least the fish are there.
Oh, well, they're not fish
I think it might take quite a few more. There we go, guys.
Tail, look.
2 small fish.
You can go look if you want.
I think it's on a video clip as well.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
it's fine. No, it's fine.
Just interested. Ready? One. There you go.
There you go, we've gone back
There you go.
Have a good day, guys. Yeah, so there we go. It's a start. That was 2 small pin whiting. I did think I had something slightly better, more for the fact that 1, it was double shot, and 2, one of them was foul hooks. If you're not that familiar with fishing, if you foul hook a fish, it doesn't swim like it would normally towards you, and so you get a lot more resistance, so it feels like a bigger fish. So yeah, 2 small fish, but great start. So we've got a gentleman there fishing, a gentleman there in the next bay. I don't know if you can see down on the camera, but every single bay as far as the eye can see has got fishermen in it. As soon as a report on social media shows a few rays coming out, the fishermen are everywhere. But to be fair, I think on a gorgeous day like this, even though there's no reports, I think most people will be out anyway. Right, the little one here, he's been out far too long without getting a bite, so I think the bait might be gone, so I'm just going to reel it in. I'll record it just because there's always a little chance. I've just seen in the shadow, what the hell is happening to my head? I'll reel it in just in case there's something very small in the ends, because sometimes a very small fish can take the bait and you're not aware of it. But I reckon all my bait's gone. Right. Right. As I said, sometimes some very small fish can take the bait, and oh Jesus, when I say small, that's small. But it was also a double shot, and on the plus side, we've got our second species of the day. A tiny little dab. Let me just check that is a. Let me just check that it is a dab. Yes, it is. You can tell it's a dab. If you can see that lateral line, it curves. Beautiful little fish. Lovely little one. Right, we'll get these two back. Really small bite. There's still a tiny bit of movement there. Yeah, there's a bite on there. There we go. One. There we go. 1 and 2. Once again, not the biggest, but right, I'm getting pin whiting after pin whiting after pin whiting. Hopefully, let's get something better. Let's give this lovely juicy lugworm a little try, shall we? I do apologise, I had a few technical faults.
and I missed a few kind of decent catches. I say decent, double shots of medium-sized whiting. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a few more. In the bay next door, they've caught rays. In the bay that side, they caught a ray earlier, and 2 down that way, they also caught a ray. The dream isn't dead yet. Let's keep trying. Right, ladies and gents, let's play a little game. I've just gone to the toilet, and as I was coming back I heard the bloke on that bay down there has also caught another ray. But I can almost guarantee that with the lugworm on the little rod, I haven't seen a bite because I've just been to the toilet, as I said. I can almost guarantee at the moment that if I reel in, there'll be a pin whiting on the end. See if it happens? Let's go. No, small flatfish. Oh. I knew there'd be fish on, but at least I've got another little dab. Got a really interesting little mark just there, you can see. A really circular mark, almost looks like a sea lamprey. And then, yeah, just another pin whiting, double shot. Right, let's go get him back and let's recast. A little bit of weight.
Yeah, absolutely tiny. Like, absolutely tiny. Well, in a small fish, there might be predatory fish trying to prey on these, so I'll put these back, but yeah, let's keep casting in the same area. Ooh-ay! Obviously only had small whiting, small dab. Yeah, the light's now fading, so I'm going to go get a bus back. A little bit gutting the fact that obviously bay over there, two both ways, caught the skate and I didn't. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching, and to do the cheesy thing, just remember to hit like and subscribe. Cheers guys.